Why do women stay loyal to one man and walk away from another who did everything right? Why does effort fail, even when your intentions are pure? And what is the one thing that keeps a woman truly committed? Let's get one thing straight. Most men lose loyalty not because they didn't give enough, but because they gave from the wrong place. You can be loyal, supportive, generous, consistent, and still lose her if your energy comes from neediness instead of grounded masculinity. Stoicism teaches us that your value begins inside you, not in what you chase, not in what you give, not in how hard you try to be chosen. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts," meaning who you are on the inside colors how the world responds to you on the outside, especially women. Women don't stay because of what you do for them. They stay because of how they feel about themselves when they stand in the presence of a grounded man. When your energy is centered, she relaxes. When your purpose is clear, she respects you. When your boundaries are firm, she feels safe. When your emotions are steady, she becomes more feminine. This is the essence of masculine energy and the one thing that keeps women loyal. Now let's break it down step by step, beginning with the first and most misunderstood pillar of masculine energy. Section 1. She's loyal to how she feels about herself in your presence. Here's the first truth most men never learn. A woman's loyalty is tied directly to how she feels about herself when she's with you. Not how she feels about you, how she feels about herself in your presence. You can give her gifts, affection, attention, time, but if your energy makes her feel pressured, unseen, or responsible for your emotions, she will quietly disconnect. Seneca once wrote, "The greatest blessings of mankind are within us and within our reach." For a woman, one of those blessings is emotional safety, and she can only feel it with a man who is grounded within himself. When your love comes from emptiness, she feels weight. When your attention comes from insecurity, she feels responsibility. When your presence comes from fear of losing her, she feels burdened. But when you stand firm, emotionally steady, self-respecting, whole, her heart relaxes in ways she cannot explain. She feels more feminine, more open, more alive. Because a grounded man doesn't ask her to complete him. He invites her to be herself, without judgment, without pressure. Your stillness is what calms her. Your clarity is what stabilizes her. Your confidence is what awakens her softness. And that softness is what creates loyalty far beyond what effort ever could. When a woman feels more secure, more feminine, more centered around you, she stays. Not because you earned her, but because your presence reshaped the way she feels inside herself. And now that you understand this first pillar of masculine energy, let's move deeper into the second force that keeps a woman drawn to you even when you're not around. Section 2. She's loyal to a man on a mission. If there is one pattern that has never changed throughout history, it is this. Women are loyal to men who are loyal to their mission. Not to her, not to the relationship, not to the idea of love, but to the purpose that shapes who he becomes. Because the moment you made her your mission, she felt something inside her quietly shut down. Not because she didn't care, but because she no longer had anything to admire. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A man's worth is no greater than the worth of his ambitions." A woman feels this truth instantly. If your ambition shrinks, so does her respect. If your world revolves around her, she loses the desire to be part of it. Women don't fall in love with men who orbit them. They fall in love with men who walk their own path, with clarity, with discipline, with purpose. When she sees you building, improving, grinding, not for her approval, but for your own standard, she feels something powerful: admiration, the foundation of female loyalty. She wants to stand beside a man who is going somewhere, a man who rises each morning with intention, a man who holds himself to a code she didn't have to give him, a man she can respect. Because respect creates attraction, and attraction creates loyalty. Your mission doesn't pull her away, it pulls her upward, giving her something to rise toward. And when a woman feels inspired by a man's direction, she chooses him long after the excitement fades. Now that we've uncovered the power of mission, let's explore the next truth: why boundaries, not pleasing, determine whether loyalty grows or dies. Section 3. She's loyal to boundaries, not pleasing. Most men lose a woman not because they were cruel, but because they were too pleasing. Every time you overgave, over-explained, over-apologized, she didn't feel loved. She felt the quiet collapse of your self-respect. Women don't stay loyal to men who bend endlessly. They stay loyal to men who stand firm. Epictetus taught this with sharp clarity: no man is free who is not master of himself. When you can't hold your boundaries, you're no longer the master of yourself. You're a servant to her reactions, and she feels it. Women need emotional safety, but safety does not come from softness alone. It comes from structure, from knowing you will not betray your own principles just to keep her happy. When you tolerate disrespect, she loses respect. When you avoid conflict, she doubts your strength. When you smooth everything over, she questions your direction. But when you calmly enforce your boundaries, without anger, without fear, without drama, she feels something rare in today's world: a man who can hold the line. A boundary isn't punishment, it's clarity. It tells her, this is who I am. This is what I stand for. And, paradoxically, the moment you stop trying to please her, you become the man she wants to please. Because loyalty grows where respect grows, and respect grows where boundaries live. Now that we've grounded your foundation with self-mastery, it's time to uncover the fourth truth: why masculine energy, not your emotions, is what keeps her truly connected. Section 4. She's loyal to masculine energy, not emotion. Here's a question most men never ask themselves: does my emotional expression create connection or kill polarity? That one question can determine whether a woman grows closer to you or quietly pulls away. Because here's the truth: women aren't loyal to your feelings. They're loyal to the energy behind them. A man who expresses emotion from stability builds intimacy. A man who expresses emotion from instability destroys it. Seneca captured this perfectly when he wrote, "He who is brave is free." Freedom, in this context, means being free from the need for her approval, free from emotional dependence, free from collapsing under your own feelings. But many men make the same mistake. They open up too soon, too much, turning their partner into their emotional caretaker. And the moment she becomes your therapist, the polarity dies. Masculine energy doesn't mean shutting down. It means anchoring yourself so your emotions flow through you, not over you. It's the difference between a man who says, "I'm overwhelmed, please fix me," and a man who says, "I'm facing something difficult, but I'm handling it." One repels, one attracts. Masculine energy is clarity, direction, stillness, a steady presence she can relax into, not because you're emotionless, but because you're emotionally sovereign. When a woman feels the weight of your steadiness, she becomes softer, more open, more loyal, not to your vulnerability, but to the strength behind it. Now that you understand this final pillar of masculine energy, there's only one question left. How do you embody all of this in a way that naturally keeps a woman loyal, without chasing, without proving, without performing? Let's bring it home. Final reminder: become the man who doesn't need loyalty to receive it. In the end,
Everything comes down to this simple truth. The man who doesn't need loyalty is the man women stay loyal to. Because loyalty isn't something you earn with effort. It's something you inspire through your presence. Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly." And the same is true for masculine energy. It isn't built in a day. It's built in the quiet moments, when you choose discipline over distraction, purpose over comfort, principle over approval. A woman doesn't stay because you gave her everything. She stays because being around you makes her feel like more feminine, more secure, more grounded, more alive. And that is the one thing that keeps women loyal. Not what you do, but who you are. When you stop chasing validation, you become magnetic. When you stop proving your worth, you embody it. When you stop begging for closeness, intimacy finds you on its own. This is the essence of masculine energy. Not loud, not forceful, not demanding, but steady, centered, self-led. Thank you for watching Stoic Wisdom today. Before we close, let me ask you this. Which part of masculine energy do you feel you need to cultivate the most? Your mission, your boundaries, your emotional steadiness, or your presence? Share it below. Your clarity might help another man find his own. If today's message spoke to you, join us here. Subscribe, grow with community, and keep strengthening the part of you that no one can take away, your inner state. Until next time, stay grounded, stay wise, stay stoic.